Wow. Wow.
Long before sunrise, Mike Tyson is already on the move. He hits the streets while the city sleeps, pounding the pavement in the crisp morning air. Each strike of his fist slices through the quiet.
It was good to see you there, man. I killed Fabrice yesterday. I killed Fabricio.
Yeah, what's he talking? That's my brother. How's he doing?
He's doing well. He's in the marathon. Yeah. Good. Yeah, that's how I want you. Just want me to be. Yes. Yes. Dela dela sabe suas. That's why I just want you. Find the angle outside. Oh Lord! Good to be said. Yeah.
Each punch, each inhale is deliberate. This isn't about memories or showmanship. It's a return to pure discipline. Ahead lies Floyd Mayweather, and Tyson readies himself with the focus of a gathering storm, studying precisely where to land his blows.
What? Oh, that's so good. Here we go, man. There you go. This is your man. This is not the last.
The teeth, next side. Your eyes on him. He won't want to move as well. You gotta go like exactly. You can't see it. You can't see the move. Put the door.
Stay outside of it.
Jeez, nice get, Mike.
Long shot.
Solid shot.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Good luck, Mike. Go in the middle. This is you. Just like with you. What's up there?
Hands up.
The day begins at exactly 4 a.m., no alarm required, just pure focus and a sense of unfinished goals. Tyson ties his gloves and takes off on a grueling 3 to 5 mile run, long before daylight touches the streets. This is the relentless routine that forged the fighter's legacy.
Perfect. There's also a low number that we had a bathroom break and we ended up not getting a full 3 minutes. But the point is the numbers are there and it computes into success. It's the form coming together, creating the speed, creating the power. It's a beautiful sight to see.
No sooner does breakfast pass than the true training starts. Tyson moves through 10 to 12 rounds of sparring, each punch sharp and unrelenting, with the intensity never letting up.
There you go. Beautiful. Yeah, weave out of there.
Fast, split-second timing, doing everything right.
Nice. Very good. Hands up, chin down, tight deep, beautiful. Breathe and relax. Move your head after. Can spring, either way. Go left, go left.
Next is the traditional grind. Push-ups, dips, sit-ups, shoulder shrugs, and the iconic 10 minutes of neck exercises that shaped Tyson into a powerhouse in the heavyweight division.
Nice double. Weave after.
Lunch barely finishes before the training continues. Tyson moves through 6 more rounds, cycling between heavy bag drills, slip bag exercises, jump rope timing, mitt work, and the speed bag tapping out a relentless rhythm across the gym.
On your toes. There you go.
It's not a game, it's a wrestling.
So he, no, I mean, so beautiful, Mike. Beautiful.
Additional bodyweight exercises come next, as Tyson's version of rest is simply moving to a different drill. Then he steps into shadow boxing, methodical and precise, each movement calculated.
How you doing, man? Ah! Oh, Lord. My Lord, Mike. You're born to this, brother.
Concentrating on precision and rhythm, he hones the reflexes that once struck fear across the entire division.
My shots and press. Everything hard. Yeah. Everything hard.
Yeah. It's a body shots.
Body shots. Thanks a lot for this equipment. So, the way he train is the way he fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that.
The day concludes with a steady cool down on the exercise bike, followed by careful review of fight footage. Every motion, every habit, every opening is analyzed. For Tyson, this isn't showcase. It's strategic preparation to ensure Floyd Mayweather never gets a moment of ease in the ring.
30 seconds, 30 seconds. Speed your punch, nice one, Mike. That's it. Working out. Work. Nice. This is the perfect form. Move your head. This is the perfect form. There you go. Stop his head movement as soon as you stop. Okay, you hunt. Hold the shot. Hot watch it.
Lunch up in there. Time!
That punishing Tyson routine we just covered, the pre-dawn runs, the relentless sparring sessions, and the neck exercises that seem crafted for a heavyweight machine, suddenly meets Jeff Mayweather, who enters the conversation with calm precision. He's the family member who fully understands how dangerous Floyd remains, yet avoids turning it into hype. Jeff admits he learned about Floyd's comeback just like everyone else did, which is amusing, considering even the family gets breaking news at the same pace as social media. But when he begins describing how Floyd's discipline was ingrained from the start, that's when you really pay attention. He's not shouting that Floyd will crush everyone in his path. Instead, he's making a quieter, far more unsettling point. Those routines never disappear. That level of dedication doesn't retire.
I think Floyd can still compete with these young fighters out here because he worked so hard and it's been instilled in him. And so I don't think that him coming back is going to be a setback where they think that everybody just can whoop him. It got to be somebody special that's going to try to beat him.
Jeff grounds a conversation when Terrence Crawford comes up, pointing out that Bud is still active, and diving straight in after years off could be too much. It's not about disrespect. It's the insight of someone who's seen it all. At the same time, he frames the Tyson matchup for what it likely is, an exhibition, more about spectacle than a real fight. After all, putting two legends in the ring is chaos enough for one night. The most striking moment comes when Jeff reveals a harsh reality about modern boxing. Even now, Floyd and Pacquiao can still generate bigger revenue than the current crop of fighters.
I mean, I like the way that, he carries himself and basically how he, like he said, that at some point, you got to walk away from this sport because something can happen to you and the money don't mean anything if something happens to you.
Pause for a moment and consider this. Two legends, absent from serious competition for years, still eclipse entire divisions of rising stars. This isn't mere nostalgia. It's the undeniable force of star power. Jeff closes with a line that lingers. Floyd may have aged, but he isn't backing down. In other words, anyone who signs that contract isn't facing a retired icon. They're up against a fighter who built his career on turning seemingly impossible nights into grueling, frustrating battles for anyone across the ring.
Absolutely, but the Pacquiao and the Mike Tyson, do you know anything, you have any details about that?
Well, I mean, like I said, the Tyson and Floyd fight, it's an exhibition.
Yeah, it's an exhibition.
Probably gonna be, kind of like him and Jake Paul.
Jeff Mayweather's steady confidence in Floyd's enduring discipline barely fades before Tim Desert Storm Bradley jumps in, like someone just swung open the studio door and said, "Let's cut through the niceties." Bradley doesn't hold back. He openly claims Floyd wasn't interested in a Pacquiao rematch years ago. Fans can practically hear the comment section igniting. Bradley points out that if Floyd had truly wanted that second fight, it would have happened back when Manny was pushing for it. Now, years later, the timing lines up because the financial stakes are too significant to ignore. And he's not tiptoeing around it. Bradley spells out the reality. When you're undefeated, secure, and at the top of your sport, you get to pick your battles.
Mayweather has to do this fight because he needs that bread. That's why. That's why. And it's funny when you have options. When you have options, you can make your choice. When you're doing great and you got money in the bank and you sitting pretty. Yeah. You sitting pretty, 51 or 50-0. Isn't it great? But now, when you need them, you call on them. Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao years ago, and now he wants this damn fight now. Because he needs money, that's why.
Bradley notes that this moment feels different, and whether fans agree or not, it's a compelling perspective. In boxing, timing has always been a mix of strategy and business maneuvering. He adds another layer by pointing to Pacquiao's recent showing in Ryan Garcia's win over Mario Barrios, suggesting Floyd might assess the scene and conclude that experience still prevails over chaos. That's pure fighter psychology. Study the footage, weigh the risks, and convince yourself the challenge can be managed. Bradley also highlights the strange paradox of it all. Even if it's late, very late, the world will still tune in. That's the power of these names. People can debate motives, question timing, or scoff at nostalgia. But the moment Mayweather and Pacquiao share a poster again, the fight universe collectively acts like it isn't intrigued, all while quietly clearing its schedule to watch.
I don't mind legends and stuff like that. Doing this type of stuff, this is great. This is fantastic. I love it. Yes, I love it. But damn it, it's too late. It's too late. I just keep it a buck. It's damn too late. And will I be watching it? Yeah, I think the world gonna be watching it too. I think everybody gonna be watching it. However, Manny Pacquiao can't beat no damn Mayweather, man. Sorry to tell y'all. He can't beat no Mayweather, man. Nope, not at all.
Tim Bradley had already ignited the room, questioning the timing of this Mayweather-Pacquiao follow-up. Then Keith, one time, Thurman enters the conversation, far calmer and more reflective about the whole spectacle. Thurman essentially shrugs and asks the most telling question in boxing media. Are you going to watch it? That one line cuts through half the debate immediately. While Bradley focused on motives, timing, and money, Thurman flips it. If fans, media, and casual viewers are still tuning in, the fight has already won before the first bell. He then drops a subtle reminder that's often overlooked. Floyd paved the way for crossover events with a Conor McGregor bout, ushering in an era where spectacle, celebrity, and boxing coexist. Thurman points out that Jake Paul essentially took Floyd's blueprint and ran with it, a line that lands like a well-timed jab, explaining why these Netflix-style mega events keep appearing. Thurman doesn't approach it with anger. He speaks almost empathetically about the allure of fight night, the rush, the attention, and the massive payday delivered in a single evening.
The world is ever changing, man. And Jake Paul, really, it was Floyd first, right? Floyd first did the first ever big super crossover celebrity boxing match against Conor McGregor, who was a UFC fighter. Who was Jake Paul fighting a lot of boxing matches against? Ex-UFC fighters. So it's almost like Floyd set up the blueprint, and then you know, Jake Paul took it to another level, and Floyd's like, hey man, I can't just let these young people do something better than me.
That massive payday in just one night, that's something outsiders rarely grasp. Retirement isn't just stepping away from a job, it's stepping away from the feeling itself. Thurman even points to Roy Jones as a cautionary tale, a legend who chased that energy long after his prime. Here's where Thurman's reasoning meets Bradley's critique in an almost humorous clash. He acknowledges the timing might be late, yet he knows the world will still tune in regardless. Suddenly, the debate shifts from whether the fight should happen to the only question that truly matters in boxing. Are you entertained? If the answer is yes, the sport will always find a way to sell the moment. On one side, you have Mike Tyson, rising before sunrise, pushing through grueling runs, endless sparring, and old-school punishment, as if sheer will could turn back time. On the other, Floyd Mayweather, the strategist, whose career was defined by discipline, precision, and making opponents chase shadows throughout the night. Add Jeff Mayweather's reminder that Floyd's habits never faded, Bradley's stirring discussion about timing and motives, and Thurman calmly stating the undeniable truth. If the world is still watching, the fight still matters. That's the unusual pull of legends. Logic suggests the moment passed years ago. Emotion insists the rivalry never truly disappeared. Somewhere in the middle lies the reality of boxing, a collision of nostalgia, curiosity, and business, all wrapped into one enormous spectacle. And whether people admit it or not, when names like Tyson, Mayweather, and Pacquiao enter the discussion, the fight world pauses, if only for a moment, to take notice.
He getting all this bread. I used to be the money man. I was the money man, you know, and it is what it is, man. You know, he lives a very fancy lifestyle. Some people say that, you know, that they need the money. Pacquiao needs the money. Floyd needs the money. Hey, man, you need the money. Get back in the business and make the money. It is what it is, man. But this is what boxers know best. I mean, it's hard.
Now it's your turn. Do you believe this matchup is still worth tuning in for? Or is it a moment best left in history? Can Tyson's relentless energy challenge Floyd's legendary defense? Or does Mayweather's ring intelligence still dominate the fight at this stage? Share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your perspective. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more.